Hello, and welcome to the Deep Dive. I'm Lex.
And I'm Vera. We're your guides from the C9 podcast show.
And we're genuinely thrilled to have all our C9 followers from both our podcast and our business page joining us today.
Absolutely. It's an essential deep dive we have planned.
That's right. Today we're tackling a topic that's, well, critical for every Australian business owner and C-level executive listening.
We're talking about how to transform your operations, moving away from the crushing weight of legacy databases and those fragmented data silos.
And turning them into a leading edge, a truly competitive advantage.
Our mission today is really to cut through the noise. We want to reveal a crucial truth: strategic database modernization. It isn't just some technical upgrade.
No, not at all.
It's a direct rewriting of hidden financial drains. Think about redirecting that into significant cost savings, efficiency gains, maybe even new revenue streams.
Yeah, and we've found most firms, they really underestimate the silent erosion these legacy systems cause.
Which makes this transformation, well, it's pretty much non-negotiable for a competitive advantage in, say, 2025's market. It's a hyper-competitive out there.
So if you're grappling with high operational costs, maybe stifled innovation, or just the frustration of missed opportunities,
You're definitely in the right place.
let's dig into how you can pivot from those legacy burdens to leading-edge efficiency.
Okay.
Okay, let's start by confronting what seems like a common enemy. Our sources tell us many Australian manufacturers and businesses generally are being silently eroded by legacy databases and data silos.
Yes.
What exactly is the crushing weight they're referring to here? What are these hidden costs that, truly surprise people?
Well, what's truly fascinating and often missed is the sheer financial drain.
Okay.
Legacy databases, those aging systems built on older, sometimes outdated architectures, they are hemorrhaging costs in ways many executives just don't fully track.
Hemorrhaging costs? How so?
Well, studies show nearly two-thirds of companies spend over $2 million annually.
$2 million on legacy upkeep.
Yeah.
And these aren't just simple IT budget lines, they're hidden costs, like exorbitant licensing fees for old software,
Right.
constant overtime for urgent IT fixes, the need to retain increasingly scarce specialized expertise just to maintain these obsolete systems.
That expertise piece is tricky.
It is. It's a silent, persistent drain that just chips away at the bottom line year after year.
$2 million annually just for upkeep. That's truly staggering. But like you said, sometimes the real danger is what you can't easily see.
Exactly.
Our sources call data silos a hidden menace. How do their financial and operational impacts stack up against those more obvious legacy system costs?
Indeed. Data silos can be even more insidious, I think. These are isolated pockets of information, right? Trapped in different departments or maybe old systems that just don't communicate.
Right, they don't talk to each other.
Exactly. Globally, they cost the economy a staggering $3.1 trillion annually, just in productivity drains.
Wow, trillion. And for Australian firms, this gets amplified by our stringent privacy reforms, like the Australian privacy principles. They demand agile, responsive data systems.
Which silos prevent?
Totally. These silos lead to suboptimal decisions because nobody really has the full picture. They reduce collaboration across teams, and they create significant compliance risks.
Can you give an example, like a practical one?
Sure. Imagine trying to get a holistic view of your customer journey, from the first inquiry right through to post-sale support.
Yeah.
But your marketing, sales, and service data are all locked in separate, incompatible systems. It's like trying to navigate a dense fog with only partial visibility. You're always reacting instead of proactively planning.
So for you, our listener, these aren't just technical headaches, are they?
No, not at all.
For a C-level executive who's trying to hit those crucial growth targets, what's maybe one specific, unexpected way these legacy issues and data silos actually sabotage their ability to innovate and compete?
Well, the unexpected sabotage often lies in the sheer inertia they create.
Inertia.
Meaning, when your teams are constantly battling fragmented data or, patching up old systems day in, day out.
Right. Firefighting.
Exactly. They have no capacity left.
Yeah.
No mental bandwidth, no time, no budget for actual innovation. You get stuck in maintenance mode. Meanwhile, your competitors, who aren't burdened by these systems, they're rapidly leveraging AI, real-time analytics, maybe personalized customer experiences.
So you fall behind.
It's not just a drain on resources, it's a drain on your future potential. It makes you fundamentally less agile, less responsive to market shifts.
Okay, so we've clearly outlined the scale of the problem. That naturally leads us to ask, what's the tangible path forward?
Right.
Our sources clearly point to database modernization
Mhm.
and seamless system integration as a strategic leap towards operational excellence.
And the numbers here really are compelling. Modernizing those outdated databases, it isn't just a simple upgrade.
Yeah.
It can deliver up to, say, 20–30% cost savings in maintenance alone. Plus, you get faster query responses, which directly boost overall productivity.
It's like optimizing your entire supply chain then, making every single link more efficient, more responsive.
Precisely. And if we connect this to the bigger picture for Australian manufacturing,
Yeah.
it means not only better forecasting, maybe using AI integration, but also seamless compliance with local regulations. Your data becomes more transparent, more auditable.
Which is huge.
It is. But beyond just efficiency, it fundamentally fosters innovation. Modern databases, they support machine learning for things like predictive maintenance,
Okay, predictive maintenance. What kind of impact does that have?
potentially reducing costly downtime by 15–25%. That significantly boosts profits, especially in highly competitive industries.
Right.
Imagine predicting equipment failures before they happen, or maybe optimizing production based on real-time demand signals to minimize waste and maximize output. That's a true game changer.
That ability to predict issues before they escalate is definitely powerful. But for, say, a manufacturing floor or a complex supply chain, how exactly does breaking down those data silos translate into practical gains?
Good question.
What's the real impact when all that information can finally talk to each other?
Well, eliminating data silos through expert system integration creates what we call a unified data layer.
Okay, a unified layer.
Think of it like building a central nervous system for your business.
Oh, okay.
It enables real-time decision-making, predictive analytics, and just streamlined workflows across your entire organization.
So give me an example in practice.
Okay, think about a retail operation. Instant, accurate inventory visibility across all channels,
Yep.
combined with a 360-degree view of every customer. That can boost revenues by up to 20%.
20% just from that visibility.
Through truly personalized experiences and optimized stock levels, yes.
Mm.
Or for logistics, it means end-to-end automation, from order placement right through to delivery tracking.
Mhm.
That dramatically reduces downtime and optimizes complex supply chains for speed and cost effectiveness. It's really about breaking down those internal barriers to unlock a whole new level of insight and operational fluidity.
So, for an Australian business trying to make this leap, especially with, the unique challenges of our market, things like vast geographical distances or specific regulatory hurdles, who helps navigate this complex transition? It sounds daunting.
It can be. And this is precisely where partnering with experienced custom developer consultants becomes vital.
Okay.
They act as strategic navigators. They understand both the vast technological landscape and your unique operational challenges. They don't just implement tech. They craft solutions.
So it's not off the shelf.
No,
Definitely.
definitely not. It's not about a one-size-fits-all product. It's a bespoke approach, crafted around your specific workflows, your compliance needs, your growth objectives. They ensure upgrades align precisely with your strategic goals, turning a technical project into a real business advantage.
Right, making it strategic. Okay, while the benefits are clear, change is rarely easy, is it?
No, it's not.
Our sources highlight a significant hurdle: employee resistance to change, apparently affecting up to, 33.8% of businesses?
That sounds about right.
Why is this such a common issue, particularly in established sectors like Australian manufacturing? And how does it, manifest itself?
It's a critical and often underestimated risk factor. It actually impacts around 80% of firms embarking on digital transformations.
80%.
Wow. Resistance stems from very human concerns, really.
Mm-hmm.
Fear of redundancy as automation arrives.
Sure.
Skills gap anxiety, especially among long-tenured employees who might fear their deep, hard-won expertise with the old systems will become obsolete.
Okay, I see.
There's also just the simple disruption of daily workflows, the frustration of learning a new system, and that we've always done it this way mentality.
Ah, yes, that old chestnut.
It's often deeply ingrained, especially in established manufacturing firms. It's not necessarily malicious. It's just a natural human response to perceived threats and discomfort.
To understanding that human element is absolutely key then.
Crucial.
How do we mitigate this? How do we ensure a smooth adoption process without those internal roadblocks that can derail even the best technical solutions? Build ownership rather than resentment.
Well, with experienced partners, this is addressed through comprehensive change management strategies. It's not an afterthought.
Right.
It involves co-creating solutions with key users right from the start.
Yeah.
Make them part of the solution, not just recipients of it.
Involving them early. Makes sense.
Exactly. This includes providing comprehensive, role-specific training, establishing internal champions who can advocate for the new system and support their peers.
Like internal cheerleaders.
Sort of, yeah. And clearly communicating how modernization actually enhances roles rather than just threatens them.
Okay.
Phased rollouts are also crucial. They allow teams to adapt incrementally, build confidence, and demonstrate early successes. It reduces that feeling of being overwhelmed.
Speaking of phased rollouts, our sources mention proven pathways like data migration tools and reusable schemas.
Yes, important tools.
What exactly are these, and why are they so important for a successful, less disruptive transition?
They are truly crucial for seamless transitions. Robust data migration tools, think of them as specialized software, like a secure, high-speed conduit.
Okay.
They enable secure data transfers with minimal downtime and low latency. These sophisticated solutions ensure your valuable information moves safely and efficiently from old systems to new, whether they're enterprise platforms or, say, cloud-native services.
Got it. And reusable schemas.
Right. Paired with reusable database schemas, think of them as standardized architectural blueprints.
Blueprints for data.
Exactly. For how your critical business data, like products, orders, inventory, is structured, they facilitate those phased implementations you mentioned.
Oh,
They can break upgrades into manageable stages, get early ROI from core migrations, and then funnel those savings into more advanced phases. This iterative evolution improves performance and reduces maintenance overhead, makes the whole process less daunting.
so it's definitely not just a big bang, rip and replace approach.
Hopefully not.
It's a strategic, step-by-step method. That sounds much more manageable and, frankly, less intimidating for you, our listener, especially if you have larger, complex operations.
Definitely.
Now, let's zoom in on a step. Our sources emphatically state is non-negotiable for success. One often overlooked by those rushing into projects. The discovery call.
Ah, yes, the discovery call. Critical.
Skipping it, they say, is your worst move. Why such strong language? What makes it so utterly critical?
Well, quite simply, why gamble with your future? A discovery call is the absolute cornerstone for aligning your vision with strategies that are actually executable.
Cornerstone. Okay.
It's typically a focused 30-60-minute collaborative session. The goal is to thoroughly audit existing systems, map out precise objectives, and identify potential constraints.
Uncovering things you might not have thought of.
Exactly. This process is designed to uncover hidden needs, unearth unforeseen risks, and ultimately maximize your return on investment. Skipping it is, frankly, a recipe for misalignment, budget overruns, and too often failed projects.
Do you have an example of that?
Our sources actually share a cautionary tale. A Melbourne manufacturer had to rebuild an entire system. Cost them $200,000.
Ouch.
Just 6 months after implementation, simply because they skipped this essential discovery step. The new system couldn't handle their unique batch tracking requirements.
So they designed the solution without truly understanding the problem first.
Precisely. A very expensive mistake.
Wow. Yeah, that's a costly oversight that could really sink a business. And speaking of costs, the sources also warn about indicative pricing as another potential trap.
Ah, yes, indicative pricing.
What should Australian businesses watch out for in proposals they receive? How can they spot this?
Indicative pricing proposals, oh, look, they're tempting because they offer quick estimates, right?
Yeah, it gives you a number fast.
But they often hide serious pitfalls.
Yeah.
They're frequently just rough guesses, maybe rounded to the nearest day or week. They ignore critical nuances like custom schemas, legacy data quality issues.
Things that come up in discovery.
Exactly. Complex business rules or intricate integration requirements unique to your operation.
So the price isn't really accurate.
It often isn't. A quote for, say, $60,000 based on an indicative 400 hours could easily balloon to $90,000 when a proper discovery uncovers the actual 600 hours needed.
That's a $30,000 surprise.
The surprise averted if you do the discovery. Discovery-based pricing refines estimates down to the nearest hour, but after the audit. It ensures precision, transparency, and prevents those nasty budget shocks down the line. Allows for true budget control.
So it's really about getting a clear, realistic picture up front. understanding the true scope before you commit any serious money.
Absolutely.
And what does the full spectrum of development costs really involve, beyond just the coding hours? What are those sort of hidden expenses that often catch businesses off guard?
Good point. Beyond just the raw development hours, you absolutely need to budget for quality assurance, QA.
Okay. How much is that typically?
Usually around 15–25% of the total cost. It's essential for ensuring reliability and performance. Then there's project management, maybe 10–15%, coordinating everything.
Right.
UI, UX design, user interface, user experience, that's maybe 5–10% to ensure intuitive interfaces that your team will actually adopt and use effectively.
Crucial for adoption.
Very. Then infrastructure and DevOps. Think hosting, security, ongoing maintenance. That could be 10–20%.
Sure.
And finally, training and change management. Another 5–10%. We just discussed how critical that is.
So all those add up.
They really do.
Yeah.
For, let's say, an 800-hour project here in Australia, costs can range significantly based on the developer consultant's expertise. But if indicative pricing assumes 600 hours and reality hits 1,000 hours, overall costs can swing wildly, maybe from $60,000 up to potentially $200,000.
Wow.
It starkly underscores Discovery's role in accurate budgeting and avoiding those huge discrepancies.
Definitely makes the case for that discovery call. Okay, as we look ahead then, what emerging technologies should Australian businesses be thinking about when they're modernizing their databases? How do we future-proof these significant investments to ensure they remain relevant in the years to come?
That brings us to a really critical consideration. How do you build a system that can truly adapt and evolve with the times?
Right. You don't want to do this again in 5 years.
Exactly. Modern databases absolutely must support AI and machine learning workloads for things like demand forecasting with, say, over 90% accuracy.
Impressive.
Quality prediction to prevent defects before they even occur, and supply chain optimization that research suggests can reduce costs by 15–20%.
Okay. What else?
They also need to integrate seamlessly with the Internet of Things, IoT devices, for real-time equipment monitoring, environmental tracking, that kind of thing. And increasingly, businesses should probably even consider blockchain, particularly for supply chain transparency. It provides those immutable audit trails that build trust and accountability.
And what about some of the more cutting-edge concepts, like edge computing or even, dare I say, quantum computing? Are those on the radar for database architecture, even for mid-sized Australian businesses?
Absolutely. Edge computing is already critical, actually, especially for reducing latency for real-time decisions on the factory floor.
Makes sense in vast Australian operations.
Exactly, where quick responses are paramount. It enhances reliability in remote locations, too. In quantum computing, well, it's still very much emerging.
Yeah.
But it is poised to revolutionize complex optimization problems, potentially solving challenges we previously considered impossible.
So the key is flexibility.
The key is that your modernized database architecture, guided by expert developer consultants, is designed with the flexibility to adapt. It needs to integrate with these technologies as they mature.
Okay.
That foresight protects your significant investment and maintains your competitive edge for the long haul. It ensures you're ready for whatever the future brings.
So wrapping this up, what does this all mean for you, our Australian business owner or C-level executive listening today?
Well,
the choice seems pretty stark, doesn't it? Continue hemorrhaging resources on outdated systems, battling inefficiencies, missing opportunities.
Or partner with experts to transform your data infrastructure into a powerful, living competitive advantage.
Yeah. The journey from legacy to leading edge, it isn't just about implementing new technology, is it?
No, it's about fundamentally positioning your organization for lasting growth, top-tier operations, and a clear lead in the market, not just for 2025, but well into the future.
And we've seen how modern database systems deliver those tangible benefits. You mentioned up to 30% cost reductions?
Up to 30% cost reductions, potentially 25% productivity improvements, and crucially, the agility to respond to market changes in real time.
Ultimately, the choice facing Australian businesses today isn't just about updating software.
Well,
it's about making a strategic decision. Either lead with agile, insight-driven operations or risk being sidelined in a market that really rewards speed and precision.
well said.
And to help you make that strategic decision a reality, we want to point you towards connecting with expert partners.
That's right. At C9, as Australia's leading custom software, apps, integration, and database developer company, we bring more than just technical expertise.
What else do you bring?
We offer a truly collaborative partnership, a deep understanding of specific Australian manufacturing challenges, and proven methodologies to ensure your transformation is a success. From navigating that tricky employee resistance
Right.
to implementing phased rollouts that deliver early ROI.
Don't let another quarter pass while legacy systems drain your resources and limit your potential.
The time for action really is now. Embrace the opportunity to move from what might feel like a crisis to a position of strength.
Ready to upgrade your operations. Ready to shatter those silos that are holding you back.
We invite you to schedule a free discovery call with C9's expert developer consultants. Just go to www.c9.com.au.
That's www.c9.com.au. Let us collaborate on your tailored modernization strategy and unlock peak performance for your operations.
Your journey from legacy to leading edge starts with that single strategic conversation. The question isn't whether to modernize.
No, the question is whether you'll lead the transformation or risk being left behind by those who do.
Exactly.
And if you found this deep dive valuable today, please make sure to click that follow button.
And please share this deep dive with anyone in your network who you think could benefit from this knowledge. It's definitely a conversation worth having.
We really appreciate you joining us for the deep dive. Until next time.
From all of us here at the C9 Podcast Show, thank you for listening.